Dear Harstem, I'm a long-time Terran player, returning recently to the game in Legacy of the Void. I would consider myself a pretty decent StarCraft 2 player, with a 70% win rate in TVT, a 57% win rate in TVZ, but Protoss is a completely imbalanced race, and thus my current win rate is only 33%. It seems like they have zealots in endless supplies, and with the changes to economy and meta, getting charged on your zealot is no longer considered an investment, and Protoss players just get it before your first attack even hits. Let's couple this with the fact that Warp Gate is a stupid imbalance mechanic that allows Protoss to make zealots literally anywhere on the map, without actually planning ahead. You literally can't put on any aggression without having your expansions and our main flooded with imbalanced PSI-BLADE BOIS. I hope you realize after watching this replay that I am 100% in the right here. Thank you, your biggest fan, /Hero Dad. Hero Dad is a diamond player on Europe. Hero Dad, the hero boy turned into a Hero Dad. Seems to have become a father, that's beautiful. We see an 18 scout coming, no 17 scout, that's very early. I think he might even be able to block a natural with that. Not entirely sure on that though. So you have a barracks on the way as well, looks like barracks gas frame, so pretty standard opener. Let's take a look at the TOS side. Breaking news, John. I'm sorry for breaking in right there, but we have news. We're right in front of the Harstem residence here. And after last week's debacle with the IOTIS, in which the person who got roasted in the IOTIS didn't actually seem to be the person who sent in the replay, Harstem has been receiving backlash of this all week already, and we hear he is ready to give us a live statement. So let's get straight into it. So do you want me to cry or just a deep sigh? And then what do I say? Do I really have to do this? Oh, we're live? Hi. I'm really sorry for what happened to you, Alpha Blonde Man. It was not my intention to roast you. I thought you were the one who sent in the replay. I deeply apologize and I regret my actions, and I will make sure this will never happen again. I hope you're happy with this apology. Thanks so much for your continued support. Yeah, we got it? Good. Wow, that was quite the statement indeed. If you don't believe that this guy is sorry, then I don't know what you will believe. Let's just hope that this fool won't do it again, because otherwise, the pitchforks most likely will come out. Back to you, John, with a new episode of IOTIS. Real quick, it's gonna be core first, right? No, Nexus before core is completely fine as well. On Ice and Chrome, that's of course definitely doable. Now, don't forget, bonus points for whoever gets the Ursadons on this map. Look at this powerful creature guarding this. He looks so scary, man. He is so cool. It must be a female Ursadon, of course. Can't quite see the gender. But that's quite the Ursadon. Back to the game though. So the issue here is going to be charge lots, warp gates. So I'm assuming some Prism Harass killed him, and then he got A-moved by charge lots. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. Reaper comes out here as well. We'll be able to take out this probe, which is always helpful. Of course, taking out probes is one of my favorite hobbies as well when I play PvP. Let's take a look at this build order. This build order is looking pretty normal, honestly. I can't even complain about anything yet. This is new. It's been 2 minutes and 26 seconds so far, and I haven't really found anything that's like, you know what, this annoys me, why didn't you do this? But the gas timing seems okay. His reactor was a couple seconds late, but this is actually so far a build order, and I'm honestly a little bit surprised because this is diamond. And usually when I get the diamond replays, I get a replays where I'm not quite sure if what I'm seeing is actually a build order. And he's floating a bit of money, which confuses me. He must have done something wrong. I feel like his factory might just be late as well, but that could be kind of wrong. No starport goes down yet. Okay, I dig it. Bunker way too late for any purpose, but also I can forgive it. Okay, starport goes down. It is a little bit late. It is a little bit. He must have forgotten the factory for a bit as well. But once again, you know, these are things you can expect. There's no major errors yet in this build, so we're completely fine now. He said putting on any type of aggression is impossible without getting zealots in your base, and you just get completely shut down, basically. That was kind of what he said. A forge for the tools, a robo for the tools. We have a couple of marines being built. Good SCV production so far, once again. My man Hero Boy is showing us quite a decent game. Medevac now, usually when you play like this, I believe the Medevac finishes up at around 420-ish. Maybe a little earlier. Maybe 415 or something like that. Yeah, this looks fine. Maybe it was 4. I can't remember my timings now. Always good in the world though. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be 4. Yeah, it's supposed to be a bit faster. But he's actually playing a build order. Right now, barracks 2 and 3 should come down while you get the tech labs on these buildings. They already should have been going down actually. Should go down a bit before that. That way you can kind of swap them out. This can go build a reactor. You can also build a tank and a Raven and then build the barracks at this point. Also completely fine, but he really does need to build the barracks. You see he's floating 400 minerals. This just means his stim and combat shield is going to be extremely delayed unless he decides to do a 1-1-1 push with a lot of marines, a tank and a Raven, I guess, but that's not very common. We also are not seeing an eBay, and with this type of build, ooh, okay, here come the barracks. Usually what you get is you also get a 3rd CC if you play like this type of heavy tank production and a Raven. I'm just really confused what he's doing. And he's doing a mine drop, which I missed. He kills 12 workers, which is fantastic. At this point, in my mind, the game is completely over. Like, if you lose 12 workers as a toss, there's absolutely nothing in the world that you can do that's gonna make you win the game if you're on 2 bases, right? It's just technically not possible. So, really, if he just hits a somewhat decent timing here, he's gonna be absolutely fine. But I'm afraid he's gonna be hitting a bit late. Usually, what you do is you hit at around 620 with stim and combat shield. He's gonna be starting his stim and combat shield at around 620, I think. He's actually gonna build a tech lab himself. No? He's gonna swap. There we go. Good job, buddy. There's 2 things. So, yeah, this is gonna hit extremely late. Let's just say that if this timing attack was his girlfriend's period, he would now be a father. Which would make sense, because he is called Hero Dad after all. You're not still Hero Boy in this game, but after this game he probably became a father, because holy crap, it's late. Like, this makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, he should be hitting right now. He's just gonna be like a minute and a half late, and this in turn is gonna give the Protoss time to build up. Now, Toss still doesn't have a 3rd base. He's still gonna be down in army supply, in worker supply. Up in upgrades though, double eBay is not a thing when you're playing 3 racks. You're supposed to play single eBay whenever you play 3 racks. You play double eBay when you're playing command center, or triple CC before barracks 2 and 3. So pretty poor build order all around here for Hero Boy, who is actually going to be looking to hit with a 1-1 timing with a decent amount of units at least. He's gonna have like 4 medevacs by the time he's hitting now. Right, he's not building any extra medevacs. Now, another trick you do is you rally on your ramp, usually. In that case, when a prism goes in, you're very close, no matter where it comes in. If it comes into the natural, you're close. If it comes in to the main, you're close. Oops. Alright, that sure was interesting, but like I said, these units, if they're on the ramp, they're going to be able to deal with things like a prism, really just with anything. If I slow down the replay speed a bit too much, but that's okay. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Here comes the prism into the main base. Let's not pay attention to that, as we have a beautiful fight here. No stim, no combat shield, the perfect anti-timing. Our Protoss player is still going to lose this fight because he's simply down 30 army supply. Meanwhile, these zealots in the main base. Oh. How many times do you think we can do this? My hand is starting to hurt. Hello, Hero Boy? I'm just gonna slow it down a bit because... okay. All the All the SCVs die. He's like, oh, wait a second, perhaps I should go. So once again, if this response was your girlfriend's period, you would now have 2 sons. Congratulations. You're a father twice, hero boy. Hero dad, might I add. So now you have 2 kids. That's real nice. Scans a couple of times, like, bases, nice. That's beautiful. He just leaves his army over here. Upgrades finally finished, but now he can't really fight anymore because half of his army is at home, trying to deal with a prison. He has mules for days, this guy. Holy freaking crap. Man, the last time this guy muled, people still thought the earth was flat. I guess that joke doesn't quite work anymore these days, because the flat earthers are coming back, but you know what I mean. It's been a long time since this guy threw down some mules. Like, he could feed a complete continent with the money that he gets from these mules. There we go, throws down 4 of them. That's good, money is always nice. And he's still in a fine position. You see income is looking healthy. There's no third base for the toss yet, that it's going up. Armory is too late. Upgrades won't be added. This is one hell of a worker split as well, by the way. We see complete oversaturation into the natural. And no workers in the main. This is like, you're gonna be a terrible dad. You have your 2 sons right now, and you know, it's your birthday. You're gonna have to split a pie in half, or at least what you believe is half. And I'm afraid that one piece is gonna be slightly bigger than the other. You'll just go, oh, seems fine to me. One son's gonna be real sad, and the other's gonna be real happy, my friend, because he gets the big piece. But that one son that got the small piece is gonna go into drugs. And then 10 years from now, you'll wonder, where did it go wrong? It was the moment where you put 24 workers on your natural and only 7 in the main. That's what went wrong, hero boy. That is what went wrong. I told you so, and you wouldn't listen. Now, you did manage to fix it now, so that's nice. And these SCVs are taking the trip of a lifetime from the natural to the main to the third. You still have decent army, so if you're in position at this point, or you just... Okay, he's gonna deal with these salads. Alright. This is a classic as well. Deal with a minor problem, so we can ignore the massive issue. Also floating 1200 minerals, so I guess that extra income wasn't really necessary after all. No harass being done, no extra attack. Right now against this army, what you want is not Liberators and a Fusion Core and a second starboard. What you want is Ghost. Ghost absolutely hard counter the ever-living crap out of this army, because it mainly consists of gateway units. Also, mines are really good against this. Like, you're crafting the perfect army for losing against Chargelot, Archon, Immortal. The only thing you could do is maybe add a single tank or something like that. But otherwise, you're actually probably doing one of the best jobs I've seen of crafting an army that gets countered by this. You also manage to attack once again while your upgrades are halfway done, and you lose a fight in the middle of the map. This is just fantastic. I love that probably you looked at this replay before you sent it over and you were like, this is the one. This is gonna change his mind. You know, I've seen 50 episodes of this now, and all these other guys, the problem with them is they just didn't make a very compelling case. But me, I played perfect. My first push, sure, it hit without combat, without 1-1, without stim, but, you know, it was still a good push. My mines killed 12 workers in the early game. You know, you're like the kind of guy... let me pause this. You're the kind of guy that makes a good joke once. We all have these guys, you know? They're not very funny, but they make a good joke once. You're late at night in the bar with your mate. Make one good joke, and for the rest of his life, he's gonna keep referring back to that great joke he once made. And after the 3rd time, people are like John, like, it was a good joke, but it's 5 years ago, you know? Like, no one cares anymore. That's what you did here with the Widow Mines. You got 12 kills with the Widow Mines in the early game, and you're like, oh, you know what, that was a great one. You're just gonna keep going like, oh, I deserve to win this game. That's not how StarCraft works, buddy. You gotta make more than one good decision in your entire life. More than one good joke. So, we got 110 supply for the Protoss, 81 for the Terra. I mean, at this point, you're dead. Like I said, you absolutely countered nothing. You micro like a wet teabag. You lose your 3rd base with... Actually, you did lift it this time. So, improvement of a kind. But yeah, you're completely... Does this guy have Storm? No, it does have feedback though. You did very, 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 very little right here, my friend. Once again, no mines. I feel like you had a factory though. Yeah, you do have a factory, you're just not using it. Fantastic. I mean, you do have 2-2. I think you could actually fight this, no? If you micro? Oh, you're afraid of Storm. And you don't have any medevacts. I think if you micro this, you might be able to win. And you have really nice upgrades. So you're supposed to split or actually just go back here. You just need to keep running though. You can't let the Archons connect that easily. Yeah, alright. Well, never mind. Yeah, you get absolutely blasted. Well, please tell me you GG. If you don't GG, I'm actually gonna judge you very, very hard. I'm gonna find your account on Battle.net and I'm gonna flame you today from my barcode account. So you're gonna be confused who did it to you. So if your name is Hero Boy, you got a flame, then you know why you did it. Congratulations. You can leave as well, man. You have 40 supply against 113. Dear Harstem. My man, real quiz, man. This guy, if you're watching this, you're a real gangster. I love you, buddy. Hero boy, hero boy, hero boy. Oi, oi, oi. We have gone through so much together. You became a father not once, but twice. You didn't micro, hit every anti-timing you could. Forgot to take out the zealots in your main base. Forgot to do an actual build order. Then you hit another anti-timing with 2-2. You lost your third base while dealing with 3 zealots in your natural, even though, don't forget, your buildings can literally fly. They can fly away. The only race that can actually save their buildings by flying away. And you just let it die. My friend, zealots are okay. You know, they're good at chasing armies. But your unit composition was so bad. I honestly don't know what to say. That is pure Marine Marauder. No Widow Mines, no Ghost. You went into Fusion Core, double Starport against an army that consists of pure Archon Zealot. You know, I love life. I love everything, you know, surrounding life. But you sometimes make me doubt my love for life because there's people like you just ruin it for the rest of us, which are complaining about things that you shouldn't be complaining about. Because you, my friend, didn't find anything imbalanced here. You just suck. And that's the reality of things. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. If you did enjoy this episode of Is it Imba or Do I Suck? There will be more in the description below. If you didn't enjoy it, be sure to like my video. Then I will try my best to make better ones in the future. Subscribe to my channel as well, it helps a lot. We're almost at 40,000 subscribers. It would be great if we would be able to hit that before the end of the year. Thanks all for watching. See you all next time. Bye bye.